What a morning so far with more fun to come. And Don is over here ordering his
catch shirt.
Yeah, the girls were wearing it. Yeah. And before they sell out, Don's on it.
I'm on it.
Sorry, kitties. I love you, and I love you more, and I love you a lot. But I had to watch the Starship launch and land and all the exciting historic things that mankind just did because of SpaceX and Elon. Oh, he's looking cute down there doing his stretchy. Come on, Tux. Come on up top, buddy. Come on up top. There you go. Hi. Good morning, Mr. Man. Good morning. All right. Hi. Hello. It's a beautiful morning. Hi, Morris. It's a beautiful morning in the neighborhood. Here you go. Good morning. Oh, yes. Good morning, Morris. I remember when I would go days and not even get to pet your head. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hi. I was down in the front yard for a bit, pulling a little stilt grass. I've watered what needs to be watered. Today's the day I start putting up fountains. This one, I had to unplug when I turned on the kitty heating pad. We're one outlet short. So, might as well start with this one. I like the 1 or 2 a day approach versus the, get her all done at once approach. Because, I got to wash it and then I got to carry it upstairs and I got to tuck it away where it won't get damaged and, Good morning. Hi. Hi. How are ya? How are ya? There you go. Good morning. Sounds like there's some power washing going on up there that way this morning. We'll be walking here in a bit. It's the kind of days we expect here in North Carolina in October. I think they said it might reach 82 today, but it was in the upper 40s this morning. It's just really pleasant and low humidity and really pleasant.
What have you got there?
We've got daffodils. It's a 2-piece thing to make it kind of spiffy. Although on our printer, it could easily be a 1-piece thing, but I just don't know how to change the file to do that. And then we've had almost all successes, almost all. But last night there was this. I know it's obviously too tiny. It's so cute though.
It is very cute.
I wanted the little chick. If only I could figure out how to scale it up.
Yeah.
I know how to scale it up, but scale it up to the right millimeters.
Yeah, this is something where it's critical. It's got to be
millimeters.
Yes, right.
It's really super. So anyway, I'm gonna print more. It's daffodils, just in case you didn't know. And here's all the little pieces. There's going to be 8 white and 8 yellow. And they're all just going to have the orange center. Because, you have a mix of daffodils. But
right.
Anyway.
That's right.
What are you so excited about?
I figured out how to scale the chick. I figured it out. First off, I knew you could upscale by percentage.
Sure.
That doesn't help.
No.
A couple of things I wanted in different sizes, like the stacking ghosts or whatever. And I just did 75, 100, and a 125. Yeah. But I figured out there's a rule. I thought there was a ruler tool.
Yeah.
And first off, you can measure something. And then what's really useful is you can tell it what you want any particular measurement to be. And then you can say scale the whole object to match the measurement of that thing. Yeah. So I now was 29.8 millimeters is what the thing going on needs to be. The leaf is 29.7. So anyway, I think proof will be in the pudding when I print it, and something else is already on the printer, so that's not what I sent. But And then because Don and I are having so much fun with math, the tires on the blue bike have an ETRT. They have some European millimeter measurement thing. We were going to order Johnny new rubber. And I swear, was it an hour? Did we fuss with it for an hour of our Saturday evening? Yeah, the things we do for our kids.
And the truth is, we only found one possible match.
Yep.
And it couldn't be delivered until
Wednesday. So, what we decided was, if Johnny's really liking the bike, we'll put new tires on over Thanksgiving. We'll upgrade the tires to new over I mean, it's really not the tire that's the problem. It's, really obviously the
installation.
The tube on the inside is the important part that keeps it inflated, right? But so anyway, that was a fun Saturday night date night. Fun with math. It was kind of like fun with flags. Amy and Sheldon, we had fun with math.
Well, I would tell you, I am no longer concerned about paying $300+ per tire on a Tesla. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, it's more like 400 for us, but
okay,
yeah,
400.
But yeah.
The point is, those skinny little bicycle tires, they start at about $30. And they easily can go $80 a piece.
Right. It's going to cost us $60 to put new rubber and tubes on that bike. And if Johnny's really using it and he's got two more years down there, no problem. Yeah, and we told Johnny, we're going to put a bike lock on it, but obviously that just keeps honest people from borrowing your bike. After watching Lock Picking Lawyer, Dawn's like, don't go out and buy an expensive lock. They're all worthless.
That's right.
They only keep somebody without a cutter from, super basic skills or a sledgehammer or something from getting into them. So
it's actually the inverse. Marion says, but what Lock Picking Lawyer say is, so you buy this really expensive lock. That's a signal to the thieves. This is a really expensive bike. So you put a really cheap lock on a really expensive bike because they look at the lock, they don't know, because all bikes look the same, I guess. And so at this point, the price of the lock kind of implies how much value the bike is. And so if you put a cheap lock on there, no problem. Leave it alone. It's still an expensive bike.
Well, what I told Johnny was, as long as he put the lock on it, even if somebody steals it, he's not in trouble.
That's right.
And I would like for him to file a police report just so they can look at the cameras and see.
Yeah.
But and also the police department will, if Johnny takes it over there, the UNCC police department, they will engrave a number on it, which makes it trackable, which might deter somebody if it has the official UNCC police sticker number thing on it from taking it. I said if he felt he could get over there to do that, that would be a bonus, but not required. Anyway, so what's the worst that happens? This one gets gone and then he's stuck with the red one, which is prettier, but not as ride comfortable.
Yeah.
So
this is a street road bike, commuter bike, so it's very, very comfortable.
You see the bike in the carport, right? And then the other thing is they only make mountain bike tires now.
Yeah, they don't make the kind of nice road tires those are, which
commuter tires.
Tires, they don't make that's why I say the selection was almost zero, because those are a 44 millimeter or 1.75 inches, and everybody is 2 1/4. The mountain bike tires are 2 1/4, and see that has I've already been this way on my mountain bike. It was one of the first mountain bikes. It's 30 years old, and I wanted to put those new neat knobby tires on my mountain bike. It had little knobby tires, but I wanted those big aggressive knobby tires, so I bought. They wouldn't go on the frame rails. The tires rubbed the side of the frame rails, and so this one has fenders. And trust me, Johnny will appreciate the fenders the first time he rides in the rain.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that's why I said this is a commuter bike. This is not a mountain bike. This is a ride up and down the street, getting to and from school, getting to and from work. That's what that bike is.
If your bike maintenance skills were rusty, you have now sharpened them. And Johnny learned a few things yesterday. Mostly that he wanted Don's old motor from that he took off this bike for some robot something. It's like, I think I could repurpose. These weren't his exact words. But oh wow, maybe I could repurpose this for a hockey bot or something, which is, you know, how an engineer's supposed to think.
Yeah, though the other thing I would say, that it went out my brain. Never mind.
Okay, and we did order a combo front light, rear flashing light, and bell for him. And they're rechargeable, and they have easy on, easy off things, which may be good or may slip, but at any point. So that's coming today. I think that's coming today, so Dawn can install that. The bell is basically probably a piece of junk, but the two lights are nice, so that should be good. Because in, you know, December, January time frame, coming back over from the engineering campus, a light might be handy. Now you can see it. I realized we were a little far away. And you can enjoy the flowers and the inflatable and my fountain over here, which is, well, this one and the green multi-tiered one will be the last two I take down. But like tomorrow, I'm going to pull the fountain over there by the owl and get it washed and get it put upstairs, you know. Because we have 3 segments of things we have to do before first frost. One is all the fountains have to be put away. And then second is all of the plants that I don't want to get frostbit have to be put under the house. And then the third thing is all the rest of the yard art has to get put under the house. So Don, I'll owe him big time. I'll have to make ice cream. I'll have to make ice cream and give him extra hugs and kisses and cook something special and tell him how much I appreciate him. And because, well, even though none of those things takes more than 2 to 3 hours and it can be done in separate installments.
3 hours.
Well, putting the plants under the house takes the longest of the stuff. Yes, usually I gather the yard art, put it by the door to under the house, and then I tell Dawn, please come help me get it under the house.
That's right.
So I usually, but the plant parts, I just have, that's heavy, I point, and Dawn, you know, moves it.
That's correct.
We're here at the Greenway Trail, and I just wanted you to see exactly how many people are out here on this glorious October weather day. It really doesn't get any nicer in Carolina than this. I suppose 76 instead of 82, but you know, the humidity is down so we can all breathe now. And the colors starting to come out, and there's the hope of nicer weather ahead, and you know. But don't worry, as soon as it gets a little too cold, I'll be complaining about that. You just wait, because it's coming. So what we're seeing here in front of us is very straight ahead is sourwood, which is why I don't let Dawn take them out, suggest Dawn not take them out. It has this sort of a hot dog looking long finger thing. And I guess, I'm not sure what this is. This might be a little something different. And then we've got the sweet gums, which, you know, if you gotta tolerate them, boy, they sure are pretty in the fall. They get very purple colored leaves, so it's just really pretty. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be out here, you gotta take a minute to stop and enjoy the leaves. What leaves we have. The dogwood, which I don't see one over here, would be very red now also. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. I guess this is sourwood maybe also, but some of them have like the seed things coming out and some don't. I'm not sure. But clearly the ones back there without the seed was sourwood. We're being good today, and we have on our weight vests.
Right.
I let Dawn decide. Yeah, you know, if you're gonna get out here and it's not a super hot day, it's probably, you know, we get more bang for our buck from the walk if we wear the vests. And although Dawn and I are always picking up trash on our side of town, normally over here it's not as bad, and normally we just let others handle this trail. We've seen very little color on the actual trail itself, just out there by the street. But it's coming. I keep telling myself it's coming. And I'm in no rush for first frost, so. Well, we haven't had a lot of rain in the last 5 to 7 days, and there's not a whole lot of water coming over the spill today. Sure is pretty out there, all those blues though. Calm day like it is today. I've got Dawn in the garden center.
I've already vetoed one whole dig.
Daffodils. I'm gonna plant a few pansies this year, and I'm thinking about trying to save some of my New Guinea impatiens in a pot under the house. Thinking about it.
Really have Christmas stuff?
Dawn is so not retail oriented. Yes, and it's too early if you want all of our opinions.
Thank you very much.
I was just peeking at what hats they had this year that might be fancy hats. Remember we had all the fun with the hats last year? And honestly, all I'm seeing are the usual hats and none of the fancy hats. So I guess that's just I am definitely digging the little gnome home Christmas tree. But look at the little gingerbread girl over here too. Now we have hot cocoa. We have a hot cocoa. We do. I like the gingerbread house. You gotta love Don. He doesn't know what we've got. I know what Johnny and we have a full inventory of what we've got. Checking out what I call the cheap, inexpensive inflatables. I'm done with the super duper tall thingies. I got a gray kitty just in case I really need another kitty, and I got the snowman over here. I actually don't think I have a small snowman. I have several large snowmen, but no small snowmen. I thought about replacing one of my owls, but it's too white, and I'm sure the little penguin guy would be cute, but I'm just gonna put out a cat. So if I were at Michelle's house, I'd put out the gnome. The little gnome Santa is pretty cool. Well, she's got several Jack Skellingtons, but probably not the red Santa Special. Jack doesn't really wear red. They're trying to get you to need one more because they've done an alternate color.
Only one more? Is that all they're going to do? So I can put one of these back? We only need one more?
Funny.
Yeah. So I found me a bag of candy for 25 bucks. I figured it'd last me 2 days. 275 pieces.
He's not taking any candy home, but I am letting him look at the candy.
Walking down.
We would get what? Reese's peanut butter cups if we were going to cheat on something. Snickers. Peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, none of this foolishness.
None of the sugar suckers.
Right there, that one right there, that orange row, that'll be just fine.
Right. Guess who drove Johnny home all by themselves? Yep. And Sam took Tux in the house, in the lap. Tux basically was in heaven. So
I'm a happy camper.
Exactly. I'm distressed. The Comet's supposed to be up there with Venus. You can clearly see Venus, and I cannot see the Comet. I really, 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 really want to see the Comet.
Well, we're going to let the sun go down.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the western sky, so that's what that orange glow, that's the sun going down.
I just don't understand. It's supposed to be to the right of Venus, and we just can't see it. We can see Venus really great, but we can't see the comet. I don't understand.